Hello everybody and welcome back to User Full Play's Problem Simulator, where we're simulating so many problems of our own devising. First of all, I would like to apologise for basically doing nothing last time except fixing issues we created who knows how far back, but we're on top of them again. Look at this hydrogen schmovin', it's so good. It works exactly as we thought it would. We're powering things up, which means we've also got power running to these bad boys. Life is Gucci. Something we discussed though last time was these gas reservoirs. We want to build, well, I want to build, you might disagree, you might think it's a stupid idea. I want to build a bunch of these specifically to hold chlorine, because this area that would be filled with natural gas is currently filled with chlorine because there's stuff down here. Why is that pumping? Is this pump? Okay, small issue. You off. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so a little bit of an issue. I didn't mean for these to actually be functioning right now. Good one, me. Because we actually need another freaking gas filter thing. So there's some chlorine basically is going to end up down here. It will be solved with every other problem that we have to solve. Okay, we have 1,000 things we need to fix. It will get fixed eventually, right? Body temperature is chilling out. Life is getting better. We can probably get rid of these deodorizers, thinking about it. Because, why are these bad boys not working? Hey, oxygen diffusers? Why is that? Oh, you have no algae. Here's a quick question. Do you think we have any algae? No. Why would we have any algae? Why would we have any algae? Okay. Before we panic. There's a couple of things that we're going to need to do, right? Refinement. We need an algae distiller here. And we're going to put it... Ooh, buddy. Where are we going to put an algae distiller? I guess in the workshop, which means we need to come in here. Probably deconstruct that. Then let's get refinement. Let's get the old algae distiller. Boom, chuck it down there. It doesn't need to be a yellow alert, but I like your enthusiasm. And then we're gonna we're loving it. You know how it goes. And then we're gonna chuck a cheeky ladder down there. Okay, good. We're going to build the algae distiller, and then I'm going to have a look at what it needs, right? Because I get the feeling that this needs more than meets the eye. Power and liquid output. Oh, it produces polluted water. Okay, that's fine. That is honestly no problem at all. We do that. We take a wire, plug it in. Life's good, okay? You deconstruct at a 9, you at a 9. Okay, come in here, make this happen. Please mop all of the liquid up. Nailed it. So we're going to distill some algae down. And we're going to disable these two, because then we'll have 2 little algae terrariums down here, churning out algae. And then we'll have 2 oxygen diffusers up here, churning out oxygen. That'll be extremely nice. Body temperature issues still exist, but should relax on their own eventually. Now we are going to do though, we're going to and insulate that whole area up there. Because it's kind of warm, dude. Kind of warm up here. Please don't sneeze on our plants. We need them to eat. Okay. Also, just like mop this up. I know you're like, yeah, I've got 1,000 things to do. Mopping ain't one of them. Yeah, but when you step in the water, you want to die. Okay, so stop it. All the fish fell down here. Interesting. Oh, this bad boy's done. Let's have a look. Iron into steel. What do you need? Iron, refined carbon, and lime. Okay. And you get steel. There we go. So we knew that we could make steel. Now we know. We need refined carbon, which is really good because we built this kiln not that long ago to turn 125 raw coal into 100 refined carbon. The algae distiller, is that something somebody works at? I assume it is because it has a thing here. Or does somebody just deliver algae to it? Really low down on the errands list if I make it a 9. A couple of people are currently doing it. Let's watch what happens when somebody delivers algae to this thing. Oh, okay, so they don't actually have to do it themselves, they just set it going. And then that feeds in, yeah, into the correct pipeline. And now, water, and we have auto bottling, right? So they can now fill this area up with water on purpose. Give me some kilocalories again. We did have 600,000 and life was good. Now we have like 90,000. Life isn't quite as good, but here's hoping. By the way, see this research area up here? I think we're going to get rid of it. We're going to make this the fridge area. Seems like a good idea. Temperature. Okay, it probably cooled down for a while because we stopped providing power to the space heater. Understandable. Now you need power and the liquid input and the liquid output and coolant. Yeah. So the idea was, I'm going to do these at 1 so that nobody actually does them. The idea was, right, thermo aqua tuna and insulated pipes, slow heating, output to input, input to output. Somebody came down here and dug that already. Interesting. Yeah, so that's the idea. You do that, and that lets us operate this. It does need power. How much power do you need, by the way? If you were to request power, let me check the power overlay. Oof. Okay. A lot of power. That as a extremely hefty amount of power. By the way, why did you disconnect this? What's wrong with you people? Please reconnect that. You freaking animals. And no pending deliveries. Nope. They were pending. They're no longer pending. Gotta ask who's scolding and where, and why. All the hydrogen has backed up. This is perfect. Realistically, this is what we wanted. Food's looking good. Please stop sneezing on our plants. Now might be the time to get this working. Do you know what we might want to do? See this whole thing that we designed down here? Where we were gonna... Let me cancel this. So the idea was we were gonna have this, powered, and then it was gonna pump the coolant down here, kind of thing. What if we did this whole steam turbine thing we were discussing? We just did it like down here. I mean, obviously we don't have enough material for a steam turbine. We're missing refined materials and a bunch of plastic. But you put this turbine in, right? So steam turbine. It maybe 2 steam turbines next to each other. Because you need 1,200 watts to power this thing, and they produce 800 each, 850 each. So 1,700 from this. Wow, that thing needs as much as that. So you need 3 steam turbines, realistically, to heat the area up. And then you'd have them just pump. I mean, it should work. But we would need a lot of already refined material. And of course, the aqua tuner requires an inordinate amount of power, as well as this thing. All in all, it needs 2,400 watts of power. 3 steam turbines will produce... Each one's 850, right? So what's that? 2,600 watts of power? Is that right? That doesn't seem right. No, it's 25. Don't talk to me. $25.50 maybe? I don't know, okay? I'm trying to think and I'm not good at it because I'm juggling a bunch of stuff. Basically, what you need to know is it's doable. What were people doing before I started thinking about that? I'm sorry, I got completely distracted by that. Oh, we were thinking about... Right. What does a gas reservoir need? Just a bit of like raw material, right? 400? Wow, that's a lot. Make it out of iron, though. We have loads of iron. We should make a gas reservoir area just for chlorine. Okay? Like this. Boom. Yeah, something like that. Okay, just cancel that for a moment while I think about this. You need to build like that, maybe, and then we can put these bad boys back in. Oh yeah, not like that. No, please give me the gas reservoir. So again, we're doing this only because we need this freaking stuff. We need this chlorine gone somewhere. We'll do that. We'll ladder down the middle, tile underneath them, and deconstruct that. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This is where we're going to store chlorine from this point forth. It's going to just kind of make its way down here. So that, you know, when this is finally finished, wherever you... That's right. This door, lock this door. I don't want people going up here. The reason we want steel is because we want to rebuild all these stuff out of steel. Did you just go up there? No, he locked the door. Okay. So let me have a look. Does it say that steel has a better temperature? 200 degrees. Plus 200 degrees overheat temperature. And that's... What are the overheat temperatures thing anyway? I forget. Plus 50? Yeah, the plus 200 is what we want. We want steel. Man, do you think we could make 3 steam turbines worth of material? What do we need? We need 600 plastic and 2400 something. Probably iron. Means we'd need to refine a lot of ore. We could enable that building again. Put this back up to a 9 so that somebody makes it work. Oh, of course, it only works for a little while. Yeah. So, yeah, I think he does it until it fills up, maybe? Or until we run out of power on the line. So let's do that. And then we've got this rock crusher, right? So we want to make iron. We have 28 tons of iron. Every 100 kilograms becomes 50 kilograms. We need 2400 kilograms. So we need to convert 4800 kilograms. So basically we need to do this 48 times. Okay, easy enough conversion. Nobody carries. That's fine. Do we have any research, by the way, that we haven't done? I never even looked. There's a couple of things. Oxalite refinery. Molecular forge. I'm sure we want that at some point. 4 automation signals. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. Signal detectors. And then there is all of this research. Jet suit. Sounds dope. Landscape canvas. Portrait canvas. Statues. Beach chair. Oh, yeah. We might want to make comfy beds. Just to give our duplicates a little more like enjoyment in life. Germ sensors. Oh, there are germ sensors. We just hadn't unlocked them. We were looking for them a while ago, I think. Disease clinic. Yeah. Yeah, because we basically wanted these things to detect if there's any germs, and if there are germs, turn the thing off. But the way we've got it working right now seems functional. So I can't complain. Made a mess. Well, yeah, you would. You're trapped down here, you idiot. How did you do that? Do you know what? I made all of these ones, didn't I? Yeah. Make all of this 9s. And most importantly, also, anything I haven't told you to dig already, dig. But you know, also like yellow alerts, specifically those 4, so that he can get out of there. Please, guys? Our boy's in trouble? Abe's having like a really bad time right now? Yellow alert that as well? You can jump that. Oh, no, he can't. Now he can get out. But he saw his friends. Okay, life's good. Life is good. Don't worry about it. So they're going to build this. We're also going to want pipes. We'll probably do that. Like so. Okay. That's how they'll do that. This bad boy was working for a while, no longer. And now I want to consider where we're going to put all of our machinery eventually. Can we make a transit tubes? You need refined material. 960 watts of power. Oh, stops drawing power once fully charged. What does that mean? And these things need plastic. These transit tube pipes. Okay. Was curious. Just to see what that does. So, transit tubes. Cannot run on ladders. Do you know what we'll do then? You see the things we've got down the middle? They will become transit tubes. Right. Oh no, the cross... Okay. Ah, so transit tube crossings can't cross these things, but... What does it mean? To run through walls and floor tiles. Functions as a regular tile. Okay. So we could basically have a transit tube run through the wall rather than... Ah, okay. I get it. That's cool. Through walls without leaking gas or liquid. And safe landing area is available beneath it. So you kind of drop out of a transit tube. As duplicates to enter the connected transit tube system. So my thinking was we'd have a transit tube thing like here, and then they can go, right, I need to go to wherever. I need to go to the power plant, and then hop in and it'll go and take them there. I think is how that would work. Okay, good to know. Yeah, power's still an issue. So I guess the question is, where do we want to build our industrial area? I think we want to build it from here this way. And then be able to transit tube access to it. Yeah, we want to put all of our industrial equipment in there. All of this stuff that's currently here, we want it to be down here. Because it's going to be miserable in there. It's going to be hot. It's going to be filled with gas that we don't want. We'd have a series of checkpoints before you're allowed to enter. So we'd have like checkpoint, suit dock, suit dock, suit dock, suit dock, maybe. And then, you know, when you want to go in, you got to wear a suit. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah. How are we doing for plastic? We've got 200 plastic. Good to know. See, this is pretty low on the errand list. If I yellow alert it, it becomes a current errand. I want to do this because I want the extra power from this stuff. Okay. It's going to be a yellow alert, probably for a while, just so we're all aware. But she's going to bring water. She's going to plug it in. And it's going to debottle straight into here. The reason we're doing that is so that we can fill this area up to the brim and push all the gas out. So someone will do that pretty constantly. We will eventually run out of... What's the temperature in here? It's pretty warm. Huh. Mima's doing it. Nice. Really, you should be asleep, Mima. Building max resources. I know! We're getting there. We're getting food again. So I think this research area... Yeah, we're gonna... Well, I don't really want to deconstruct it just yet. But I do want this to become the fridge area. Loads of fridges stacked along on top of each other. Okay. Now. Bap. 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 And let's get some tiles going. Like so, like so. You need to be uprooted. So that somebody can come in and do this. Please uproot that. He'll think about it, trust me. Yeah, there we go. Tile. Mop that up. Okay. Oh dear. Deconstruct that. Yeah. Ladder. Awesome. Tile. Nailed it. Perfect. Mop everything up that's in here. Thank you. How goes this? It's going to take a while to fill this area up with water, I imagine. You know what we could do though? Is utilities? Yeah, is these temp shift plates? We're going to make these temp shift plates out of ice, and then they should basically just explode into water. And fill the area up, I hope. I'll make that back to a 9 for now. I'm curious if someone will come in and build this. It's also very slowly... Actually, no, it's not really dropping temperature at all. Okay. Well, we tried. Here's what we're going to do. Tile. Can't put a tile there. Of course not. We have a wire there. Okay. Well, I tried. For now, nope, can't put a tile there. Well, I tried. Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll leave this as is. Should work, probably. Give me some shine nymphs. Why not? And now, I get the feeling we want more iron, right? The reason I think that is because we're going to be turning a lot of iron into the material we use for our steam turbines. We're also going to be turning a lot of iron into steel. quite often. I think we want to find some decent spot of it at least. So there's some up here. Okay, so we could maybe come up here and get this iron. Or wolframite. We could just... How much wolframite have we got? 5 tons? That's not much. 27 tons of that. 35 tons of gold. We'll do gold. You know what? We'll make gold amalgam into the like really nice gold. And we'll turn that into the steam turbines. And this will be the beginning of our lovely little industrial area. Where we'll build all sorts of cool stuff. And life will be good and no one will be sad. Okay? Cool. Glad we're all on the same page. So we'll start with like a layer. Like this way, I guess. We can just mine over here. We could get the algae as well in the iron. That would be extremely nice. Buried object under there, really? Scalding? Where? Really? Okay, yeah, it is pretty warm. I suppose this does pump that out like an extreme temperature. Fair enough. Let me also just get a switch built. Chuck that over here. Like that. Okay. So the idea is then we can turn this switch on. So actually what we're going to need to do is build another switch, say down here, so that we can switch this on and off as and when we need to. Right now we don't need it on. But that also probably means that this is off. Yeah. All of this is off. Actually, all of this is fixed as it should be. So we can probably turn that back on. Well, we don't need to really because none of it's working. No need to panic. But that's actually where we need to end it for today. Wow, that time flew. And again, sorry, we did nothing. There's going to be a lot of maintenance. And I know I say that every time, but we're actually going to be doing the maintenance right now. Okay, we're gonna get stuff done. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Really helps me out. Really appreciate it. And it's just nice to see. Subscribe to the channel for more content past and future. Check out Twitter and Discord in the description down below if you're feeling so inclined. I'll see you for probably more maintenance in the next one. See ya.